Are we on?
Check.
Hello?
Yep.
Hey.
Are we on? Oh, look at that. Welcome to the December 5th, 2019 edition of Talking Baseball with Sal Angeletti.
The extended version.
The extended version, that's right. So we're going to go around this room. We're going to introduce this gentleman right here. What's your name?
Jarrett Kane.
All right.
Andy Santoro.
Dan Schweck.
And that's the extended family right here of Miracle League. And, of course, my...
Co-host Carl McGlasky.
Co-host Matt Sirianni.
And the first timer.
Danielle Salmeri.
It sounds like a bakery here. What the hell are you Guys, there's a lot to talk about tonight. Lots. The winter meetings didn't even start yet. They start Sunday and they're on fire right now.
3 banger free agent signings already.
Yes, we're gonna start with our first guest here, the J Train. Is that your nickname?
Yes.
So you think Cole and Strasburg both Yankees?
I think Strasburg is going to stay in Washington. This year, Cole was 20-1, including the postseason. The only loss was Game 1 of the World Series.
So you think he's going to be a Yankee, Garrett Cole?
I think he's...
All right.
Couldn't agree with you more.
All right, there we go. Yankee. You know, our Philly fan here is like, he's jumping out of his...
Oh, boy.
Once they signed...
Zach Wheeler.
He's, you know...
Zach Wheeler, give it to us.
Let's hear it. Let's start with the Philly fan because him and Girardi have been talking a lot here.
5 years, $118 million contract.
Overpaid. Easily. Overpaid 100%.
That's bogus.
I think the Phillies did exactly what they needed to do, and I'm saying that with my friend right here. He is Mr. Met. But hey, look, what was going to happen was somebody was going to pay for him, and you knew that at the end of the day, the Phillies needed extra pitching. They weren't going to be in the bidding for Garrett Cole.
No,
they weren't going to be able to pay for that. So they went to the next tier and they locked themselves in a good guy. And this guy's trending up. This guy is trending up.
Yep. And what about? Go ahead.
But
here we go.
They shouldn't stop with him. If they can't get in the sweepstakes for Strasburg, then they need to pay up Anthony Rendon, give him the money, because they already got rid of they didn't give up the tender for Maikel Franco or Cesar Hernandez. They're both free agents. Okay, so I was told by numerous people on the 975 Fanatic, Joe likes Didi, so he wants to bring Didi, and with all the shenanigans that my buddy did last year with not running, McCutchen got hurt. They want to probably maybe move Gene Segura somewheres and have Didi play short. It may help, but they still need somebody else, another big bopper, and another pitcher. Maybe it's another bullpen help or another starter, but you can't go with just Arrieta. They got Arrieta, and they also got Nola, and they also have now Wheeler now. And who's your fourth? Your fourth may be Eflin. You still need one other person. So they have a lot of work left they need to do.
Well, you forgot another name besides Didi that Girardi's got his eye on.
Maybe Dellin
Betances might be. Because he's a Girardi boy.
Dellin DL headed Betances the last couple of years. So he can't stay healthy. He's like my David Robertson. I didn't see all year on the field.
That's why the Yankees got rid of him. Just twice.
Yeah, so they got to do something.
Remember when David Robertson was supposed to be the heir apparent to Mariano Rivera and just completely failed?
Well, that's another guy that can't handle the New York spotlight.
Speaking of Jake Arrieta, here's a little trivia for you real quick.
Here we go.
I pulled up his stats, all right? Okay. We don't do over-under. How many years did Jake Arrieta have an ERA under sub 3.5?
I say 3 years with the Cubs. Only 3.
I'd say 2.
I say 4.
I'm going to go 4 also.
I think 4.
Somebody got it right on the nose. It was the J Train.
Of course Jared got it right. Number 99's got it all down.
So he knows his stuff.
2 years.
I'm not going to lie. I just guessed that.
That's a good guess.
The baseball guru is in the house.
Yeah, believe me, it's the chair. It's the chair.
2 years, sub 3.5.
Yeah.
So you're looking at a guy that had, 3 years where he was pretty good.
Yeah.
And everything else, his entire career.
Yeah, that was when he was with the Cubs.
Is
With the
mediocre.
Cubs. Yeah.
Mediocre at best.
Also, I just want to say one thing. We talked about Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler isn't that good either. His best year came last year, 3.3, just above 3.3. Last year he was sub 4, 3.96, 11 and 8.
Yeah.
He's 44 and 38 as a starter, 3.77 ERA in his career. He missed 2015 due to injury, so he's never been a real ace for the Mets. It's been DeGrom and Syndergaard, and now they got Stroman, and so now it's like, what are the Phillies really getting? They're not really getting a top quality starter.
Don't forget, Girardi's gonna, school a lot of these guys. So, and Wheeler was part of actually the, as Boomer Esiason calls them, the original Flushing Five. So
Part of the Flushing Five, yeah.
he was part of that with the other wackadoodie at a Dark Knight.
I think the Phillies panicked because they knew they couldn't get Cole or Strasburg, so they signed the next big thing, which is overpaying.
I actually think the Yankees are going to do and sign both of them like they did in 2009 when they had CC and what was the other guy they had?
AJ Burnett.
AJ Burnett. What happened to that guy? He fell off the planet after they won the World Series. Oh, the Yankees always went after people who dominated them. If you noticed, you had gotten him,
Pavano,
Messina,
Jarrett Wright.
Jarrett Wright went wrong. Let's swing it over to the Yankee fan at the end here.
Yeah.
Danielle.
Yes.
Yeah, Danielle. Tables have turned.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
you're on a
Yes,
a first
yes,
time
yes.
here, so let's. I didn't know about this. She's a big sports fan and plays on 3 different softball teams.
Wow.
And we got a ringer for the game if we ever have one right here. We got a ringer.
Hey, don't say nothing too loud. You can't. No, don't let nobody know.
Female, see, I'm on the show. I'm part of the team. It's
Your
all
secret
legit.
weapon.
It's good. Nobody want to know?
So what do the Yankees need to do?
Pitching.
This, and it's been like that for about 10
Pitching,
years.
stay off the DL, like, keep everybody healthy. You know, off season, maybe not work out so hard. These guys, they're killing themselves. Work on Sanchez being defensive behind the plate.
Yeah.
We'll be good.
Haven't won a World Series in the last
You know,
decade.
we have 2 starters in each position. We have every position. We have guys that come out there on any team and be a starter, first baseman, second baseman, shortstop, third base. We have to really work on and focus on these guys, keeping them behind, and keeping everybody healthy and going forward and just trying to win it.
Do you think Andujar is going to get traded somewhere along the line?
Yeah, he's got to go. Not that I want it. He's good money for us. He'll bring somebody else in. We need pitching.
I think he stays and he plays first base.
Yeah.
I like Wood at first.
Do you think we've seen enough of Brett Gardner in the Bronx?
I love Gotti. You're not getting rid of him.
The Gardy Party. Come
Can't
on.
get rid of him.
Yeah, we got another. Well, they signed him already, didn't they?
Yeah,
Did
he's
they sign him yet? Another 1 year?
No, I don't think so.
I thought they
I don't
did.
have they signed?
I thought they did.
I don't think
think
they.
they have.
No, I don't
He's
think they
in. He's
signed.
on.
Jared, they signed him? Jared would know. Jared, they signed
Come
him?
on, Jared.
They
Come
didn't
on,
sign
Jay,
him?
Jay, what do we got?
Jared's
They didn't
got
sign him. They
Any
didn't
Didn't
fans
sign
out
him.
there, please call in 609-807-2492. We'd like to hear from you.
Oh, Danny's
Whoever
been
you
calling,
are, for the
so-
Miracle League or any other fans, Daniel, please chime in. We'd like to talk to you.
And
Hit us up.
Hold on. Now we're going to swing it over to the Jay. How did you get that nickname?
I don't know. It's just stuck.
It just stuck?
Stuck with me.
So Jared, let's see. So Jared actually has had many, many nicknames. So we started with the J Train.
Okay.
So when I first started announcing his very generic names. Hello? Oh, we got a caller in.
I think it's Daniel.
Is that you, Danny?
You know,
Yep.
what's
there
up,
you
fellas?
go.
How's it going?
There he is.
What happened?
I don't usually call when the show first starts, but I heard somebody. You still there? Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
We're here.
Oh, I don't usually call when the show first starts, but I had to because I heard somebody ripping on David Robertson.
Oh,
David
it's either
Robertson was
your
excellent
Philly fan or the
for
guy
the
over
Yankees.
here.
Just know it's not me.
I ripped on David Robertson because when
If you look at his numbers, he was excellent for the Yankees. They let him go to the White Sox, and he was excellent for the White Sox. Came back to the Yankees and was excellent again. He just sucked in Philly.
But he was hurt last year. I mean, he didn't play.
He didn't play.
You can't say
Well,
he
no,
stunk.
I
He
understand.
didn't play.
But and then someone else said Dellen's hurt every year. Other than last year, Dellen's never been on the DL.
Yeah, that's true. And Dellen's actually one of my favorite relief pitchers that the Yankees have ever had.
Yeah, but when he came back to the Yankees, he was in that mix with Dylan, and did he have a role? I mean,
Look at his numbers.
did they? Wait a minute, they got him back when Chapman went to the Cubs, I think, right?
They got him back in the Todd Frazier trade.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Forgot about that.
And he was excellent for the Yankees for a year and a half. So, no offense, I love you all, but I had to stick up for my boy Robertson.
He's out of his mind. Yeah, Danny, you remember Dan and Andy from Miracle League, and I
do. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys.
I got the number 4 hitter here, the slugger, J Train. He's going to back clean up for us when we play softball.
Oh my God! Well, hey, listen, I have respect for anyone with a name Train.
There we go.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, you're off to a good start.
We're off to a good start.
No, but I'm looking forward to meeting you guys on the 14th.
Great.
All right, man.
Yeah. I get to finally meet you on the 14th, Dan.
There we go.
Yeah, well, I actually do exist. Believe it or not.
Like
I'm not just a thousand imaginary friends who calls on the phone.
When I first got on the show in July, I was wondering like where you were, and then the one time I was supposed to be on a show with you,
You weren't here.
I wasn't here. I was in school. So now I'm free.
So we're all going to meet on the 14th. It's going to be a great day. Speaking of which,
Yes.
one more time, tell everybody what's next week.
Yeah, we're talking about the 14th. So for those of you that are tuning in and are watching on Facebook and are not aware, on Saturday, December 14th, over at Killarney's Public House on Whitehorse Road in Hamilton, we're having our Christmas party for the Miracle League of Mercer County, and I do have some hot off the press news for you here.
Oh boy. Here we go. Breaking news. Breaker.
Let's see how good this is gonna be.
We will have we have our celebrity bartender. Sal's gonna be behind the bar.
It's like watching that movie with Tom Cruise. I've been flipping the bottles. I broke a few bottles. The neighbors are cursing at me, but it's all right.
So we're gonna have some celebrity bartenders raising some money. If you come and you grab a table and you order your food, 10% of your food sales are going to go back to the Miracle League. Oh. We're going to be selling some of our beanie caps, our hot off the press beanie winter caps. Those were a big hit last year. We're going to be selling those for $25.
Nice.
We're going to have a small selection of silent auction tricky tray items.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
Nice.
donations are
Hey, the way I eat, you guys will be getting a new field next year.
So Jeff Hurley with the Trenton Thunder always does a great job. He's part of our board of directors with the Miracle League. He obviously always contributes great items for these events. And one of the big ones we're going to be giving off in this auction on Saturday the 14th is ready. You ready? Wait for
Drum roll, please.
Ready. Drum roll, guys. Here we go. Guys, girls.
Guys, Mark.
Bucky Bleepin' Dent.
No.
Autographed baseball.
Get out of here. What?
No way.
Look at Jared's face. J-Train.
Wow.
J-Train can't believe it.
Jared, we take bids now. Under the table. Come on. What do you got? How much money? How much money?
I was trying. What I was also trying to do was get tickets for that show I was telling you about, Yankee Hot Stove.
Yogi Berra?
Yeah, but that thing is like they're only limited to so many seats. But I did my research, and we can actually rent the place there and do a show. I had gotten in touch with Meadowlands Racetrack. They want us to go down and look at the facilities. I told them about our show with you guys. They want us to look at it, meet up with FanDuel Sports, who's a sponsor, and possibly do a show with the racetrack as well.
Nice.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
Really cool.
That would be
really
great.
Nice.
Then me and Carl went out last week. We went to the Applebee's on Route 9 in Manalapan. We actually do a show there. The manager's all up for it, too, next year with a live show.
Hey, Jared, clear your schedule. Clear your
Jared,
schedule.
every show we have, you're here. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's decided.
You're the J Train, so
This
we're
is
gonna,
bedtime every Thursday.
Bedtime.
Can we get jerseys made with that, with J Train on it, with his
we
number? Can we get that?
Oh, we can do that.
We could do that.
Yeah, we gotta do that. We're gonna have autograph signings with your shirt. We should do that.
You'll be the next Big L.
Yes. That's L with an EL or just an L?
Big
Because I
L.
lived in Brooklyn. No, we always said the L
It's
was
a L.
86th Street and all that.
No, we're not going L.
So, guys, I got breaking news in the studio from ESPN.
Go.
It says ownership has given green lights to offer Garrett Cole a record-setting deal for the Yankees.
Sweet.
Over $250 million.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Garrett Cole, you better
Of course
sign
I
that
can believe it.
contract.
Oh, he's gonna take it
It says
because
top priority for the Yankees is Garrett Cole right
Bird,
now.
Bird wasn't the word. They freed up his money,
Jeez.
No, Bird had to go. He was unproductive and injury
and
prone
you
there.
had somebody else's contract come off.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ellsbury.
Ellsbury had to go too.
Yeah, he didn't Ellsbury it anymore anyway, so it didn't matter. I think he fell in the same hole as Cespedes.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? Bigger news for the Mets. They traded for Jake Marisnick.
I love Jake. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
And Met fans liking that deal?
I like the deal. I'm a fan of it. Hey, Longards isn't coming back. We need somebody in center
We're
field.
going to swing it to Andy here.
Actually, we got to sling it to Andy for a couple things.
Yes, go ahead.
There's something else about the Mets that is pretty important that we haven't touched on yet.
Ownership?
The Wilpons family are selling the Mets.
I think it's the best thing and probably the worst thing at this time because I think it's great because the Wilpons time's over. I think it's time for someone to step up. But also, I don't want Brody Van Wagenen to step up. That's my only concern. Another big thing is Carlos Beltran. It's your first year as a manager, and Brody Van Wagenen's going to take that, soak it all for what it's worth, and the Wilpons going to be gone.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little dismantled a little bit, I think.
Well, you never know what's going to happen with Carlos Beltran, given the fact that the Houston Astros had that big thing with stealing signs. So he might be affected, and he might not even manage it on opening day.
It's a typical Mets thing to do.
Go ahead, Danny. What were you saying?
What's up, Daniel?
No, I was going to say, but they're not selling to an independent owner, right? Isn't the guy Cohen already a part of it?
No, the guy already owns 5%, so it's just giving him the
They
last
just jacked him
75%.
up another 75%.
Okay.
He'll have
Somehow,
basically more ownership than the Wilpons.
Exactly.
5 years. 5 more years.
Well, all you need is
It actually
51.
could be sooner than that if MLB agrees to this. He might take over the reins sooner than possible.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Which needs
look
to
for
happen.
another year. No, look for another year or two where the Mets are really
3
going to
years.
buy in hard and put all their chips in finally.
I think our chips
Which
have been
they
in every
shoulda
year.
did because believe me, when I used to work security at City and Shea, the fans want it. You could taste it. They've been
Absolutely.
waiting too long.
Way too long.
Way too long.
I mean, even though you made it in 15, they waited and waited and waited, and you figured all these plays that they got were gonna probably one of the best pitching staffs they had since Madallack, Kuzmin, Nolan Ryan, and all those guys. And now it's time they got to step up and take back the back pages.
You know what? Reality is, Wilpon should have got out after Madoff.
That's why he's still there. He has a lot of money.
Well, no, but the whole aura around it, they should have got out, got their money, and just been done with it and been out of the public spotlight. That's just my opinion.
Nice.
Yeah.
And if we all notice what's behind me here, and we're going to let the gentleman to my right explain, this beautiful looking sign. I mean, this is great.
This is a beautiful banner.
I love it.
It's a beautiful banner. And tell us how this all started out.
This is a nice little product of Printworks. Printworks down in Hamilton, right on Route 33. They do a great job, and they're great local supporters of the Miracle League. And you can see we have our two main sponsors, if I may, Killarney's Public House as they're our host for the party next week, and Brothers Pizza.
That place was good when I came by that night. That was really great.
Yeah. So.
Well, Brothers Pizza's a chain, though, isn't it?
No, they're not. I asked if he was related to the guy in
I've
Staten
seen a lot
Island.
of Brothers Pizzas around.
Family-owned, best pizza in town.
No, they're not the same guys. The guy I know in Staten Island.
No, I've seen a Brothers Pizza in Pennsylvania.
It's like there's a ramp everywhere you go to.
Yeah.
It's
Well, there's another Brothers here now as well.
Yeah.
There's more than one.
That's like I can't even think. Like the guy downstairs here with the Pancake House.
Hey.
PJ's Pancake House.
That's that's a chain. There's more of those.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, Killarney's and Brothers are wonderful Miracle League Sports Network sponsors. So we're very thankful for this nice, beautiful banner.
Okay, before now, I didn't want to order anything for next week because I don't know if these kids have allergies to any kinds of foods. I could have had lollipops made of baseballs with chocolate. I'm not sure if a lot of the kids have certain food allergies, so I didn't dare go do anything.
Chocolate's always a safe bet.
Chocolate's good bet.
Okay, I just want to make sure before.
Because if they can't have it, the parents can have it, so it's a win-win for both.
I know my poor niece is like allergic to red dye and peanuts, and she can't like walk into like Texas Roadhouse or something like that. So just to be on the safe side, if I don't know if I could get them in time, but on the next go around I'll have that done.
Awesome.
If I
Awesome.
can't get
Thank
them.
you. That'd be great.
That's great.
So what do you think, Jake? What are we going to do with the Yankees? Are we going to win next year?
There's a good chance.
They should
The
have.
contract that they just gave. Cole.
I think you should be manager.
It's a guest day.
Should we start a hashtag? I'm starting a hashtag. Hold on, Jared. I got
J
this.
Train for guests.
J Train
There
for
we go.
manager. That be catchy. What's a catchy name,
Consider
Jared?
that because now what the Yankees did, they're going to be on Amazon Prime televising their games
Yeah.
now. if anybody.
It's a
saw
limited
that.
schedule, though. It's not going to be every game for now.
Yeah, not gonna be
It's not going to be every game. They're doing it's going to be free for now, certain games, and then next year they're going to charge.
But that's so much more money they're making from. I mean, the
Announce
Yankees
it
make
right
a
here.
hand over fist.
We want J-Train on that.
Didn't the Mets like have a lot of their games on Facebook Watch last year?
Yeah.
A lot of
like
MLB
couple.
teams did.
They're like
They-
No,
they
no,
have
no. You guys are
different
mistaken.
platforms.
Nobody watched them at games last year.
Hey, whoa.
Wait a minute.
Hold the phone there,
I think
sir.
he's on the phone. That's why he's doing it.
Listen, I unfortunately, one of my many flaws, I don't have a filter. I'd be nice enough to say it anywhere.
Hey, my brother's a Yankee fan. It's all good. I hear it every day.
That's great.
So, hey,
Hey,
Jared,
listen, I'm a Knicks fan, so
Okay.
God
there we
help
go.
you know,
The next.
I feel your pain, man. It's
There's
okay.
no-
God help
It's
you.
gonna be okay. We're gonna figure it
I'm
out.
numb to pain.
Well, we got a question for Jared here. Go right ahead, Danny.
Yeah, what
well, I was
saying?
just gonna say, Andy and I, the guys sitting over here to your right, know you, but all these other people, the crew here and everybody that's tuning in right now doesn't know a lot about you and how you came to Miracle League. So do
Yeah,
you mind
let's go ahead.
give everybody like your rundown. Your how you came to Miracle
I
League.
don't want to cut you guys off, but I'm going to let you guys go. I want to listen to the rest of the show.
Thank
All
you very
right,
much.
brother.
Daniel.
Thank
I'll
you.
talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys next week. Have a
Yes,
good one,
sir.
guys.
I will see you on the 14th.
Thanks so much.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Take
we'll
care,
meet
guys.
up somewhere. We'll arrange something.
I've been telling you that for weeks. I'm past it. Have a good night.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah,
So-
me and Danny go back a long way. I took him to his first Old Timers Day back in the 90s.
All right, Jared. Let's hear that story. Here we go.
Jared, tell us your story.
You ready yet?
So when I was born, I knew that baseball was always going to be my life. And when I heard about Miracle League, I decided that if I joined, I could get that decision to play baseball and learn. And I started playing it, and I loved it. And I've been playing for the past 7-8 years, and I've been really starting to love it.
All right.
And,
What's your favorite position? What do you like playing?
Right field.
You know what? You're just like me. You got to shake my hand because Dave Winfield was my favorite Yankee, and I always wore number 31, wherever
What's your
team
number?
I played on. And I used to be a third baseman and moved to right field when he became a Yankee. Well, we got a lot in common. I love it already.
J-Train, what number do you wear?
99.
That's on your jersey,
Oh,
too.
the
All right,
Aaron
good.
Judge.
He plays right field and he wears 99.
So you know what I'm gonna do? When next time you get up, I'm gonna do my best Bob Shepard impersonation. And announce
Oh,
you.
God.
All right. No, not John Sterling when you hit a home run. I'm not gonna jump out of the booth when he yells. "Ah!" You
So
know.
the real funny thing is I tortured this poor young man and his family for the first 3 years in the league. Tell everybody about what I did to you the first 3 years in the league. Not on purpose, but
I don't remember at all.
well, how many teams did you play for? Eventually?
I played for like 6.
Jared, every year I look at the roster, I'm like, Jared, what the
Where's
Red
Jared?
Sox, what the Mets, how many teams have you been on so far?
5 or 6.
5 or
I was
6.
Is that a record?
athletic.
It might be a record.
In a 3-year span.
So which
Yeah.
baseball card should I get with you on it? I get you are on
the
so many
Yankee.
teams.
I'd say the Yankees.
All right.
Hey, when he's a free agent, everyone wants him.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: now that he's on the Yankees, he's never coming off that.
No, you
Nope.
can
Oh,
never.
you gotta stay.
Never.
Now. Now you gotta
Never.
stay.
That's a
All
horrible
right, that's
trade.
what I
You can't
like.
do the J-Chain.
Big Yankee fan. Just like me. I've been a Yankee fan for. I used to go to, no lie, from 83 to 92, I think I went to almost every opening day game. I went in 96, the snow game, and Bob Shepard came on with that nice voice of his and turn in
his
your
first
ticket
game
for
up
another
first.
game. I wound up seeing Dwight Gooden's no-hitter that year, and Gerald Williams, who was Derek Jeter's brother-in-law, caught the ball, made a great catch. I went in 98 also when they won 17-13 against Oakland. Not bad.
Cone got lit up in that game, and I'm still
Oh, yeah.
upset about it.
That was like a football game. It was like, what's going on?
Now, the game that he had the no hitter, who was the opponent? Do you remember?
I believe it was Seattle.
Yes,
I
it
think it
was.
was.
The Mariners.
I think that catch was off of Griffey, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's when they
In
had
deep center
Griffey,
field.
Edgar, Buhner.
That was another
Randy
guy
Johnson.
the Yankees got rid of.
Alex Rodriguez.
Yep.
Alex
A-Rod.
Yeah, that was the.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what's bringing what was his name? The guy the Yankees got from the White Sox, the pitcher, Jack.
McDowell.
Hey,
Blackjack
Blackjack.
McDowell. Blackjack
Yeah.
McDowell.
Let's bring him in the game and lose for the Yankees in the last inning. Here comes Griffey around third.
Yep.
And that was it in '95.
Brett Musburger. Good old CBS Brett
Oh,
Musburger.
thank God it wasn't Joe Buck. Do you like Joe Buck, by the way?
I think he's annoying.
See?
Joe-
Yeah!
There we go.
That's it. Jump on the train. Jump on that.
Who doesn't?
Still waiting for one person to defend Joe Buck.
No, it's never gonna
It's not
happen.
going to
I've got
happen.
one
But we
person.
will buy those shirts and he'll like it.
Actually, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman are calling the Thursday night football games tonight with
Oh, the Cowgirls are on
The
tonight?
Cowgirls.
Cowboys.
Come on.
Cowboys against.
Anybody got a
Bears.
score on that game?
in Soldier Field.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Jared, who's going to win that game tonight?
Who's going to win tonight?
Cowboys.
No.
Let's go around the table. Let's
wait
go
a
around the
minute.
table.
I'm sorry,
Let's
man.
over
What's the
the-
odds? What's the spread on that? Anybody know?
Dallas by 3.
Ooh,
That's it.
That's it.
So you're going to check the spread on that?
Yeah, it's, hold on.
Wait at my phone. Is that my phone over there?
No.
All right.
Yeah, that's mine.
I'll give you my
I was
personal.
like, I thought I lost my phone.
I'll
All
give
right,
you my
Jared.
personal prediction about the game.
What was your average this past season? Batting average.
Let's see. Let's say 250. 3.
No.
He's selling himself short.
He's selling himself way short. Jared times it by 2, add a little more on the side.
500.
I would say a little over 500, right?
By the way, there's over 100 participants in our league.
No,
and
I want to
there's-
know he's got to be the league leader probably in everything.
There's over 100.
Yeah.
There's over 100 participants in our league.
There's
only
just one thing I haven't led yet, which is
One.
home runs.
one switch hitter.
That's
This guy
right.
right here.
You switch hit it too?
He kid's a switch
Oh,
hitter.
look at
Wow.
that. You find more power to your right side or your left side?
Right side.
Your natural righty or lefty?
I'd say maybe right.
But that lefty swing is so sweet.
I know.
I started to switch hit after a while too.
So if they play the shift, you hit to left field.
Yeah.
Well, he's
He's
the
smart. He
only guy
knows
that
it.
knows how to hit against the shift. These guys are making millions of dollars, and you're the only one that can do it.
If you want to see a funny video, just go to our Facebook page, scroll back a little bit, and you'll see him at a line drive right back in my face.
Make sure your mic is on, 'cause I can't hear you.
J-Train, I have a question for you.
There we go.
Here we go.
So you
All right.
mentioned how baseball is so important to you. How did you get into baseball?
Thanks, Gene.
He said when he was born, it just came to him.
Like, was there a player that inspired you? Was there a player that inspired you? Did you go to a Yankee game and say, "Hey, I wanna play baseball when I get older"?
No.
Who's your favorite baseball player of all time?
I think you already know that question.
Slam!
He wants a different answer.
He took that train and ran right over.
Judge.
Yes. Yes.
What do you think he's going to do next year? How many home runs?
32?
That's all you think?
32.
No more 50s, you think?
No.
They got smart pitching to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
How do you think John Carl Stanton's gonna do next year?
If you had the choice, the option right now to trade him, would you do it?
No.
Stan.
I think he's good.
Stan, you
I think he's good.
Oh,
I
really?
think
You
he's
wouldn't trade him?
I trade him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to
really?
hear.
Hold on a minute.
She's thought about this.
Okay, now for the other person,
all right.
for
Okay.
Danielle, I like to know who your favorite Yankee player is.
My
Yep.
favorite Yankee player growing up was Lou Pinella.
Ooh, sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou.
Sweet
Number
Lou.
I have a
14.
dog named after that. It's my softball number 14. I don't know. Like now, currently, who my favorite Yankee would be? I don't know. I just like the team as a whole. I don't really go with a player. I go with the team.
DJ LeMahieu.
Oh, listen, DJ.
man.
I mean, all these young kids coming up are great. Watching them play.
Love that guy.
I'm a catcher. You're gonna give me Sanchez. I love him. Let me work on his defensive behind the plate. We'll be good. But I don't know. Like I would get rid of Stanton. Yeah. Injury after injury 2 years in a row. How many games has he really played?
Well, and you go back to when he was with Miami.
Right. Again.
Oh
Plenty
my
of injuries
God.
then.
Right. So it was great coming in. Everybody was excited. This is great. And what did he play? Was it really worth the trade?
He played 18 games last year.
Right. Again, so we're going to go through
Let's
another
ask-
season. Maybe we'll get
let's,
22 this year?
Gotta ask Jay Train something.
Okay.
Would you change the lineup a little bit, you think? Like, tweak the lineup a little?
I would.
Who do you think should lead off? Keep DJ up at the top?
Yeah.
Now, who do you bat second? You keep Judge over at batting second?
Yeah.
Or would you throw Didi up there?
I'd say Didi.
Didi may not be there.
Might be in Philly.
I mean,
Might be in Philly, I don't know.
I put Gotti at second. If I
Joe
had to.
Girardi wants all the
Have you
Yankees
noticed
back.
what the Yankees have done
Yeah.
lately over the years? Didi used to be the leadoff guy.
Yeah.
Moved him down to second. Judge wasn't always batting second either, so they put him up at second. But you got to protect somewhere in that lineup. So do you move him out of the second slot and maybe tweak him down to third?
I would do that.
What do you think over there, Danielle?
No, I like him where he is.
You like him where he is. What did you think of there, Maddie?
Um.
Maddie's another happy guy because of what his school got. Was
Honestly,
there a celebration in that school?
oh, for Shiano coming back?
Yes.
And actually,
About time.
I remember Dan when he first came. He asked me like, "Is Schiano coming back?" I'm like, "I don't know." They gave him 8
That's right,
years,
I remember.
$32 million. But let me tell you something. I went to the press conference for when they introduced Schiano as head coach. He seemed like he was happy to be back. He had that attitude of, "Let's get down to business." He thanked Nunzio Campanelli, who was the interim head coach for Rutgers, and Nunzio Campanelli did a great job considering everything that was going on. And Schiano knows, much like a lot of the people on the staff and the students, that this is not going to be a quick fix by any means. It might take like 4 or 5 years for Rutgers to get back to relevance. But honestly, after what I watched in the press conference, I think there's a lot to look forward to.
You know what they need to do?
What they need to do.
Get out of the Big Ten and go to the American.
Well, see, the thing with that is, Rutgers University's kind of greedy. If they move out of the Big Ten, they'll lose money.
But they'll never go to a bowl game in the Big Ten.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
You're comparing apples to oranges.
Go ahead.
All right. You got a Rutgers team that when they had Schiano, they had one 10-win season. The rest of the wins were what, 8, 9-win years.
Yeah, and they were going to bowl games in
and
Big
they were
East.
They were playing a 7-game conference schedule, and their toughest opponents in the conference were Louisville
And Cincinnati.
Cincinnati,
Yeah.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
You're playing in the Big Ten East with Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan State.
Yeah.
You're not winning any of them.
No.
That's 5 losses. Right there every year. That's 5 losses.
Listen,
You're not going to the bowl game.
No.
Listen, I completely understand that. And I'm pretty sure Schiano understands that. But it comes down to a lot of things. Rutgers is down in the dumps with recruiting. And part of that is because Chris Ash and Kyle Flood sank the ship when Schiano left for Tampa Bay. And honestly, they were not really good player coaches. Ash specifically was not a good player coach. Schiano has been shoved down a lot of people's throats to come back because alumni who were in the NFL, like the McCourty brothers and Sebastian Joseph Day and Eric LeGrand, they all said, you know, Schiano comes back, he's a good player coach, and I believe that 100%. Usually, coaches who get a second stint coaching with another team, with the same team that they started their career with, it usually doesn't go well. Joe Gibbs is a good example. Bud Wilkinson, when he coached college at Oklahoma and then he went to the Arizona Cardinals, 9-20 in 2 seasons.
Bill Snyder at Kansas State.
That's true.
He went to bowl games though.
Yeah, but listen, I feel like this is.
They're going to improve. They're definitely going to.
No, they're going to
improve.
improve. They're going to improve. Like the rough, tough mentality that Schiano had as defensive coordinator for the Patriots. He was supposed to be defensive coordinator this year, but he decided to sit on the couch and watch.
I think he had this in mind all along.
I
think he had this in mind all
He
along.
probably did have this in
He wanted
mind.
to be available for this.
I mean, he's getting paid nicely for this.
8 years, $32 million.
Yeah.
Excuse my Rutgers fan, my Penn State buddy over here. I saw in the paper last night when I was checking the lottery winnings. They're saying that Franklin may look into Florida State.
No, he's already denied. He's already shot that.
He wants to stay at Happy Valley.
Yeah, he shot that down. They're actually they're talking about his extension, his contract extension with the Nittany Lions. So he's not going anywhere. He made it clear in his last 2 press conferences, and there's already talk about within the next week after we get through the conference championship week, they're going to announce because he's already out on the trail. Recruiting.
As a Penn State fan,
yes,
are you tired of just going to winning 10 games and going to the Outback? Would you want them to buck up and win 11 and get to the playoff?
No, and here's why.
Why?
Because I saw a statistic on ESPN the other day.
Yeah.
Penn State right now is tied for 7th for the most wins since 2012.
Since they were reinstated back to playing football again?
They never
They never left.
They never left. And they stayed. They never had a losing season.
No.
Never had a losing season.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're 100% right.
Who's had losing seasons in that span? Notre Dame. We've had what? There's tons of schools that have had losing seasons.
Yeah, as a nerd.
Florida State.
Yeah, as a nerd.
themselves.
As a nerd.
FSU fell off the planet.
As a Notre Dame fan, I like them. I like them in bowl games, but I'm tired of them seeing like last year when they were in a playoff, they lost to Clemson, but they were in a playoff. I don't
They got
want
shut out in the playoff.
But they played Clemson. They were in a playoff. Like they're gonna go Who wants to see them in
Fiesta Bowl.
Camping World Bowl?
Yeah.
I want them to like say be in the orange, or if they're not in the playoff, be one of those top tier bowl games, not the bottom half.
I'm gonna answer your question and pivot back to Jay. So, like I said, it's tied for 7th in wins. The only schools that had more wins than Penn State in the last 7-8 years:
Ohio State,
Alabama.
Clemson.
I think those are the only ones I know.
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia.
Georgia's up there too. Wow. Auburn's up there, or is that
No.
No.
Auburn's erratic.
Auburn's right behind them.
Auburn's erratic. They win 10, then they lose.
Michigan.
That's right. Michigan's been good.
If
They're
he
actually
don't,
they're tied. They may be tied with Michigan for wins.
if he don't beat them next year, I think pretty soon he's gonna be out.
I don't think so, because you play on a zero-sum game.
Yeah.
They've been relevant now for 4 years.
Yeah.
In the top 10.
Yeah.
Consistently. A lot of schools can't say that. They haven't gotten over that hump, but no one else has. It's been a 2-game show or a 2-team show. It's been Clemson and Alabama for the last 5 years.
Well, it's not going to be Alabama this year.
It's
This year they're out.
It's LSU's year. All right, so let's
Yeah, we got his fan club on Facebook here asking him questions.
Oh, dude.
There we go.
We got somebody. Rob Edward wants to know, J Train, what other free agents would you like the Yankees to sign?
Ooh.
It's a good question.
That's a nice question.
I really don't have an answer for that. I can't.
Well, you don't
think
have
of
an answer.
anybody.
You're stuck on that one. All right, where do we need help at what position? I think first base, right?
I think first base.
What else? Who do you think should play first? You think they should go out and get somebody?
Jay, what's your opinion of Luke Voigt?
Well, when the Yankees played Houston, they didn't use any of their farm team. They didn't use Luke Voigt, and they really needed them. So Luke Voigt playing first base, I think they need him there.
Was it because he
They
did
can't
that little
use
slump?
they can't just use Encarnacion all the time.
I totally agree with you. I was really upset that they played Encarnacion at first over him, and he did nothing. He was, 1 for 20?
Yeah.
J-Train. Now, was it because of his towards the end of the year, he slacked off a little, Voigt, you think? Yeah. Well, where else did we need help besides the starting pitching, you think? Now, if DD goes, they got to move Glaber over to short, right?
They're going to move Glaber to short if Didi goes, which I highly doubt they're going to move him. I don't think Didi's going to go.
Do you think the Yankees sign him back?
I think they should.
Nice.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's a big lefty bat.
Yeah. What else do you think is going to happen in the Bronx next year? Besides you being in the dugout.
Who's taking third base?
Third base.
Yeah. Who are you going with that?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, that's a big question.
Between Urshela.
Of course.
Who else?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you prefer Urshela at third and LeMahieu at first?
Ooh.
Or
here we go.
Or LeMahieu at third and Luke Voigt at first.
LeMahieu third, Voigt at first.
Yeah?
I'd rather have that.
Okay.
But then that would mean that Gio Urshela would have to DH if.
Yeah.
Or be on the bench.
They're young. Are they going to be hungry? They
You
want to
know
play.
what's funny? That great defensive third baseman, which Andrew Hall wasn't at third. He wasn't really a good defensive third baseman. He was a good hitter.
Yeah.
His rookie year, he could have won rookie. That's another Yankee that didn't win.
He was hitting a lot of doubles his first year.
And the injury plague. So you don't think Gio Urshela should play third?
I guess.
Well, they got a lot of depth everywhere, so you could mix and match any of those guys, right? Yeah. All right. Who else has got a question for this guy? He knows his Yankee stuff.
Now, I actually have a question.
Oh, there we go. Here we go.
If Giancarlo didn't get signed, where would he go?
San Diego.
Okay.
That's an interesting question. I'd say he probably would go to the Mets.
I don't want him. Do not want him at all.
You can take all our rejects.
I'm good.
Okay.
See, the Mets issue, sorry to go on a tangent, but the Mets issue is we get players when they're good for one team, but they come to us and they totally blow it. Like Jason Bay, good example.
He was a bust.
Francisco Rodriguez, good example. I mean, we get all these all-stars at the end of their career. Johan Cespedes is a good example. and it just never works out for us. So I'm good with not getting him. I'm good with Jake.
Hey, maybe
I'm
they'll
happy
do
with
good for you
that.
guys.
All right,
Hey.
let's ask Danielle. If he didn't go to the Yankees, where do you think he would have wound up then? Who was the other team that was in the running for him besides the Yankees?
Cardinals.
Was the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Was the Cardinals that year?
For Stanton?
Yeah.
Before the Yankees signed him, there was somebody else that was like on the hunt for him.
Dodgers. Wasn't it Dodgers?
I think it was.
Wasn't it the Red
I
Sox?
think it's up with
The Red
California.
Sox tried to grab everybody too.
They
Of
try to
course.
grab everyone they see.
What's
I
your
thought it was
interest?
Dodgers.
Yeah,
I did it with something in California. That's what I was going with.
Terry, you know who they're going for?
Who?
Stanton. It was between the Yankees and who else? You remember?
I could have. I think weren't the Phillies on his radio?
No.
What's the
No.
one team in California that just really makes bad contracts?
Angels. Angels.
There you go.
Didn't they just get Bundy too?
Yeah,
They did for the
Yeah,
Orioles.
no, look at that. We missed the signing. He just said it. They got Dylan Bundy from the Baltimore's
That's right.
Yep.
losing everybody again.
Not the best trainer.
All right, here's another good one. Mike Moustakas
To the Reds.
to the Reds for
A
4 years.
non-contender.
Insane.
A non-contender.
I didn't. What is now? Milwaukee looks like they're dismantling their team.
Yeah, they lost.
They're doing a Mullins
They
job.
lost Grisham, which he was good this year. His first season.
And they lost somebody else. Then they lose another
And,
player.
Pomeranz.
And Pomeranz and Grandal.
And who they get? They just got a
Grandal
catcher,
got
though.
acquired
Navarro.
by
Yeah.
White
No defensive
Sox.
again.
4 years, I believe.
It what? 4 years, yeah.
4 years.
4 years in the contract.
Yeah.
That team's coming apart.
Yeah, and then Grisham and Pomeranz to the Padres. And then you.
So that brings up an interesting thing. What's going on in San Diego? Are they going to be competitive this year? They're
I
making
think
some
they will.
moves.
I think they will.
Who was the? Who was it? Strasburg from San Diego?
Yes.
Now
I think they're gonna-
you think the Yankees are going to get both? You think the Yankees are going to get Strasburg too?
No, I think Strasburg is going to stay in
That's-
Washington.
You don't think
said-
he'll go to his hometown in San Diego? Maybe.
I think he might.
You think he might?
I think
Mm.
good chance.
So
They're
he's
looking at
gonna.
him.
He's
He's not gonna
gonna.
be a Nat. He'll be
They're
gone.
gonna. He's gonna join up with the shortstop there. I forgot his name. Maybe you know. him.
Tatis?
Who was? Oh, is he a third baseman now?
Machado?
There you go.
I have a question for J Train.
Okay.
We were talking about this a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Jeter, is he unanimous for the Baseball Hall of Fame?
I think so.
That's a great answer.
My boy.
Should we play that game with him?
I want to play the
Should
game.
we play the game? Where will
Yeah.
they play? Let's do
Go
with
ahead.
the. You got your notes, or you forgot your notes?
I know.
Go ahead. Be my-
I got him
Okay, we're
right
gonna
here.
play a game with you. We
got 'em
started
right
a
here.
segment called "Where Will They Land,"
I got him right here.
Oh.
and we're gonna start it off. Go ahead. This gentleman here. Where do you think they land? Go ahead.
Okay.
Shout out the names.
All right. Since Moustakas already signed, Strasburg, Steven Strasburg.
I think Strasburg's going to stay in Washington.
Okay.
Or go to San Diego.
Okay. Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Well, the Texas Rangers have been contacting him, trying to give him a contract. The Nationals want an answer soon. I think he might end up in Texas.
Texas.
Did you see their nice uniforms they got?
Yeah.
They got all new uniforms. You a part of that? You're building that new stadium out
The
there?
Rangers got new uniforms? I didn't even see this.
Yes,
I didn't see it either.
I saw it on Instagram. They got all new uniforms for the new stadium next year.
Wow.
I didn't even see that.
Yes. Who else was a free agent that we?
We were talking about Chris Bryant.
Oh,
Chris
God.
Bryant from the Cubs. Where do you think he's going?
Oh, God.
I got an answer when he's done. When J Train's done, I got an answer.
Oh, you think? What do you think he's going to your team?
They're talking about it. They're talking about him
open.
too.
I think he stays in Chicago.
They're talking about him too.
I have the same answer.
Girardi has some
No.
pull.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another one. Right fielder Nicholas Castellanos.
Nicholas Castellanos.
I love him.
Castellanos.
I love Castellanos. He stays in the American League, you think, or National League?
I think he stays in the American League.
You think he goes back to the AL? Okay.
What team is he on now?
He was on the Cubs. He's free agent.
Yeah, he's Cubs.
All right. Hamill signed with Atlanta, so he's off the book.
For a 1-year contract.
Madison
Yeah.
Bumgarner.
Mad Bum. Mad
Oh,
Bum.
God.
Mad Bum.
Where do you think he's going? I heard an NL Central team threw their name in the hat.
I'm saying this now. I don't think he's going to the Yankees. They've talked with him, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
With Garrett Cole, I don't think they're going to get him. So, I think the Giants should give him a contract. I think he should stay
he goes
there.
back. Okay.
That's what I said. That's what I thought. All
He's
right.
the really only star that the Giants have. They can't afford to get rid of him.
Okay, another one we threw out a couple weeks ago.
Oh, God.
Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Comeback player of the year.
Just came off a 1-year contract with the Braves.
Yeah.
And now he's a free agent.
Yeah.
Think he stays with the Bravos, or does he go elsewhere?
The Braves have a problem with long-term commitment, though.
I say go elsewhere, go to Washington.
Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
I heard that. I've heard that. I've heard
There's
that.
another one. Okay. Dallas Keuchel.
Oh, no. That just made it a whole lot harder.
All right, so you can take something back.
Where was he playing last year?
He pitched for Atlanta. last year.
Atlanta. Now, hold on.
One
Did you
year.
think the Yankees were going to get him last year, or they just were talking about it?
They were talking about it. I think they were going to get him, but they were mostly
Thank God
just
we
talking.
didn't, right?
Yankee fans want everybody.
Now, Keuchel was good when he was with the Astros a couple years ago, but he fell off a cliff this past year.
Well, he didn't really pitch until like after the All-Star break.
And that's the Braves' fault.
Yeah, it's their...
So where do you think he goes? Back to an American League team, or he stays in the National League? Or do you think that gentleman sitting over to your right, his team needs somebody like
He's
that?
open.
Like his eyes lights up.
They just lost Wheeler.
Take anyone with a pulse at this point.
I say he stays in the National League.
Okay.
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 What team do you think grabs him? I'm hearing Dodgers.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to say the Mets.
It's like a curse word. He can't say
Because they've
that.
already got Syndergaard and DeGrom.
That's true.
DeGrom.
That's true.
So,
Still won't help him. Don't worry.
No.
Two aces.
somewhere in the National League.
National League East?
I've heard the Phillies talk with him.
No, you're making this guy too happy over here. You can't do that.
Sorry, I think.
Don't get his hopes up. Please don't get his hopes up.
Okay.
I've heard talks with the Phillies and Keuchel, so I think he might end up with. the
Okay, I got
Phillies.
another question for you. You're always invited back up here anytime you want. Do you come whenever you feel like it, okay? All right, you sit in with the panel. You're a new co-host now. Let's hear it. New co-host.
Yeah, Jerry!
Yeah, JJ.
Right? You know your baseball.
You kept them past bedtime tonight, so.
Yeah.
so
Am I
thanks-
getting in trouble?
We have to give thanks to
Mom's
Mom
giving
Carrie.
a
You know what?
little
We didn't even mention J Train's mom in the audience. Let's give her a big hand. And all the
You're the
wonderful
best,
work
Carrie.
they do with Miracle League.
Can't we write a note for school that it gets to sleep in a little bit some more?
J-Train.
I think we're all past our bedtime.
All right,
we're all
so-
getting in trouble.
Jared, I'm going to write an email tomorrow morning and send it to your principal, to Miss Disler over there.
And just point to the guy to the left.
He did it.
I know,
It was him.
I know her very well, and I'm going to
Yeah.
make her share this video, the Facebook Live video, and I'm going to let her know that I excuse you.
Yes, we all do. And if they got a problem, tell them to call Sal.
If you-
Call
if you
Matt.
need- if you
Especially
need to-
the one at the end there, Danielle. Just tell her.
Danielle.
Just
you got
I'll
a
handle
problem,
it.
just go see
I'll take
Danielle.
care
Don't
of
worry
it.
about it.
You'll be good.
So,
I hear you laughing out there.
So J-Train.
Okay.
We talked about Derek Jeter's Hall of Fame chances. One issue that we've seen over the last several years with the Hall of Fame ballot is Barry Bonds, Curt Schilling, Andy Pettitte, Roger Clemens, guys who have taken steroids. Do you feel like this is the year where we finally see someone who took steroids get into the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Do you think this is the year Barry Bonds gets in?
Yeah.
Think of me, Pete Rose.
Do you,
Yeah.
You see, she's like me. I complained all week the last time, 2 weeks ago. Pete Rose. Now, look, here's a funny thing. You know, everybody was about steroids, and I just saw something. I don't remember what it was. That they got it over the counter under a different name. I was watching something on the MLB Network that they told one of the players he didn't even know it.
Didn't A-Rod try to say that?
No, it wasn't A-Rod. It was somebody else. I was watching this on MLB Network.
Which time, Pereira? Which time?
With the first time he said he didn't know what it was. Right, the first time he didn't know
No,
what it was.
there is something. It started with a T, and they didn't know what was in it. Oh, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire.
I was
is a big
watching
name,
something
too.
on his home run campaign, and they told him this was okay to take. It was an over-the-counter thing that all these GNCs or whatever still do it. So one of the reporters actually saw it in his locker and looked it up. It's an enhancing thing, for your body.
You don't think these trainers know what they're
Right.
taking? The trainers know what they're getting.
Well,
So
apparently before 2004.
I go to GNC, I don't know what I'm buying, but somebody would like that with money and training. They're gonna know what they're getting.
Well, apparently before 2004, people were taking steroids, and no one
they
knew
didn't know it.
Everyone
They didn't know what had it.
Right.
No one knew. And then and like even Manny Ramirez, who I think should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame, he's kind of guilty of that too. Also,
Well, they were always saying somebody on the Cardinals, because he wears a baggy uniform, never really, supposedly got tested and came up clean. You know what I'm talking about.
But throughout the years of history, baseball players in any sport, they have bulked up. They're not these thin guys anymore. They're bulking up. They're working out. They're building muscle. They're taking all these supplements. They know what they're taking. They know it's
Now,
a cop out.
could Bartolo Colon get in trouble? He regulated his blood. I mean, he went to
How
a
good your
hospital, had
doctor
his
is.
blood regulated. If it's true.
took him 18 years to hit a home run.
I've been trying for 3 years for stricter mandatory drug testing with the Miracle League, and it's just the players associate.
No, this
Miracle
Vito,
League
not
players-
him. No, no, no.
What
They're
if,
just
what if
not
a
going
miracle?
for it.
What if a Miracle League player, God forbid, did take steroids?
We don't test for anabolic steroids.
What do you think? This is the
We don't have to. We don't
WWE
have
here?
to.
Well, funny because this year was the year of the home runs
Hold
for
on,
Miracle
hold on.
League.
Jared, can you give your answer again, please?
For what?
The answer you just said.
We didn't even have to.
You don't. They don't.
There we go.
They don't-
That's a great answer.
the perfect
That's a fantastic
They
answer.
don't need it.
They don't need it.
Just like Barry Bonds, he didn't need
These
to
are
take
the-
steroids.
These are the real players
He
here.
wanted to break records.
Bonds didn't need to take steroids. He took steroids because apparently it was jealousy of losing the home run derby and losing the batting title. That was why he took it. But he didn't need to take
So
steroids.
we're followers now.
He didn't need to. He was already that good.
You know
need
who would
to.
have been the real home run king if he would have been in on straight and narrow? Would have been Strawberry.
Darryl Strawberry.
I
Love
think
that
he would
man.
have been the one that break the
Maybe.
record
I still say Ken Griffey Jr. would have been.
between those two.
Between those two. I'd say.
And Griffey, we know didn't.
Right.
We know he didn't
Yeah,
because
Griffey-
he broke down real quick.
Yeah, he got hurt too much. Who did?
Which is unfortunate. 'cause
Who
that
broke?
guy was
Somebody
naturally
broke
the
down.
No,
best.
he was
real
amazing to see.
Who just broke down real quick? He was a Texas Ranger and a
Josh Hamilton.
no. Besides him, oh, his father was a ball player too.
I have no idea.
Who?
He
Texas
played.
Ranger.
He played first base. He was a Brewer and then a Texas Ranger.
Oh, Prince
No.
Fielder.
Chris.
That man broke down really fast. Oh my God.
What
Very
happened to that
fast.
man?
He was very large.
He was a big guy.
He was
So
not- he
was
not
so
in
was
the best
Pablo
shape.
Sandoval.
was
So
like
was
his dad.
Sandoval. Look
Pablo
what happened.
Sandoval.
Same thing with Sandoval.
Well,
was
he came
fantastic.
when he went to the Red Sox. He was horrible, and he went back to San Francisco. It's like he never lost a step.
Some people just can't play somewhere. That's just the way it goes.
let's ask the J Train this.
All right.
Where do Yankees finish next year? Are we taking the East again?
That depends.
Oh.
If they get Cole.
Can they overcome the Astros?
I don't think so.
As long as they don't cheat.
The Astros were good.
So what do
They
you think of the
cheated.
Red Sox next year? They're going to be in dire straits again like they were last year?
No.
Jared, I need your opinion on the whole Astros cheating scandal.
Oh, here we go with the.
Oh god.
This is gonna be good.
That wasn't you in a clubhouse banging on the garbage pail.
This is gonna get real good real fast.
Oh, let's
Did you
go
guys
with-
hear the latest report that apparently the Yankees were accusing the Houston Astros
Yeah.
of lights or loud
It's
noises
that damn
during
train in the outfield.
Yeah,
Train in the outfield.
it probably is the train in the
Yeah.
outfield.
You saw that guy sleeping that night in the playoff game? He got in trouble. He got caught. That was the night he got caught.
Yeah.
But I know that J Train was being asked a question, Dan. So go right in.
Alright.
No, go ahead, Jay.
What do you think
What's
of this whole scandal
what's your
with banging
opinion?
on the garbage pail? What is that? Should they get in trouble?
Yeah.
Who do you
Yeah.
think? You think they should just fine the whole team?
I think they
Or
should
we just take the World Series trophy back
take the World Series trophy.
and give it to the Yankees?
The
You hand the right.
Yankees
You
have
hand
not
it,
won a World Series in the last decade.
You know why,
Don't
right?
remind me.
You know why? No pitching.
No pitching.
Jared, how old were you when the Yankees last won the World Series?
I wasn't even born yet.
That's upsetting. We need to. All right, that
Hashtag that.
Here,
Win
no,
one for
here,
J
no,
Train.
This is it. We're gonna win this year for this guy right here.
Has to be done.
Hashtag J Train Championship.
I honestly feel like it's kind of stupid
And
to
you're supposed to-
vacate the title from the
I
Astros.
don't want to make it worse for you guys, but the Eagles won before the Yankees won
I
for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
That's right.
That is
That's
true.
right.
So do my
Oh,
Devils.
the Eagles won.
Yeah, the Eagles did win.
That was so
wait a
long
minute.
ago.
Philly
now
special.
already.
Philly special.
That was so long ago already.
Jared, at least your team won in the 2000s. My team still.
Were you guys in
Haven't
Dan,
been
were
born
you in
to see one yet.
Philadelphia when they tore the
Six
city
World
apart
Series
after winning the Super Bowl?
I was not. I was, however, living. I was still. I was living in Westchester, Pennsylvania, when the Phillies won the World Series.
That's right, in 08.
And being a suburb of Philadelphia, that was not fun.
You know what? You know something, J Train?
What?
What's one team, the only team to repeat, and hasn't been done since?
Like for a World Series? The Yankees.
Right. No team has repeated since the 3 years in a row.
Three-peat.
No three-peat, no repeat
team.
in general.
None. No team has come close since.
The Phillies would have repeat.
No, but they ran into they ran into the Yankees.
No, we had.
They
we
ran
had,
into Godzilla,
no,
right?
we had Pedro.
That's right.
No, we had Pedro in game 2 and 6.
Oh, the new Yankee daddy?
Yeah,
Your
we had
daddy?
Pedro.
Right?
We had Pedro.
We own Pedro Martinez, don't we?
Who's your
Daddy.
Yeah, we had Pedro game 2 and 6 and lost.
I can't even see what time it is. We got
It's
about 2 minutes to go.
It's 9:05 right
We
now.
got another 5 minutes because we went on late. So you're gonna promise you come back?
I probably will.
We got to ask your mom, right?
Dash, you got a yes.
Mother
I heard that.
approves. Mother
All
approves.
right.
Definitely this year, but I heard that.
But don't give her a hard time getting up tomorrow morning.
Now listen, I've been working like crazy.
No, you think I'm kidding? I'm actually emailing your principal right now.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, I seriously am.
Good.
Tell them they'll have a Brooklyn problem on their hand. No one. I'm kidding, all right? Just at least
Oh my God.
You're great. You are great. I want to thank you for coming here.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure. You come back.
Yeah.
Probably will.
You're the man.
Our first,
I'm gonna hang
first
out.
Player guest.
That's
When
right.
we're opening week, I'm coming and hanging out in right field with you. All right?
So don't get in his way, though.
I won't get in his way, but he might knock me over.
I was gonna say,
I'm
get out of
I'm
his
an old
way.
man, so
Maybe
you got to
have-
take all the good rundown. I don't jump over fences no more. I can't. I'm lucky if I could go straight without falling. So
Maybe having
You- I
J-Train
wanna-
on the show can help us sell merchandise for Miracle League.
There we go.
yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you a
Yeah,
funny
plenty
story.
of
I'll tell you
Oh,
a funny
yeah.
story.
The
Listen
Philly
to this.
fans got to.
Listen to this. About, say, 15 years ago when I was playing in the men's adult league before I now play softball, I was playing at one of the high schools right by my house. We had a game, all right? You know those yellow, those orange, stupid plastic fences? Okay. I was playing right field, all right, just like you.
Okay.
Guy hits the ball, all right? I'm running, right? Keep on running. I run over the, I run through the fence, okay? Everybody's saying, where's Carl? All right. I got up, right? Tried to sell, I caught the ball. No. Home run.
Got it.
Oh, you tried that the Conseco move?
Yeah, tried a Conseco move, right?
Did you
Oh, I caught it. Nah.
go
Home
to
run.
a video?
Home
Jose
run.
Canseco had a ball hit off his head and go over the wall for a home run.
Yeah.
That was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I want to go back to the corner over there because she's being punished, Danielle. No, I'm gonna
Don't
Sorry,
pick on
Danielle.
me.
get
Come on.
3 softball teams.
Yeah.
How do you do it and where do you play?
I play in Staten Island. I play
Oh
modified.
my God, that toxic.
Co-ed. And then I play out in Jersey, slow pitch women's league.
Now, what do you play?
What position? In modify, I'm a catcher. And don't waste my talent behind the plate. In slow pitch, I'll play short or second.
Oh, look at that. You know who I saw on a Facebook ad today? It was Jenny Finch. I would like to have her. Is she from Jersey? Because I saw something from Jersey.
No, she's not from Jersey.
It's
Went
well, it
to
said something.
Arizona, right?
She's from
She-
California, I think. She's from
So
California.
why
I
something
think.
say something from Jersey?
Maybe she does marketing out here. I don't know.
I don't know. We
Oh
gotta.
no, you know what? She worked for Diamond Nation up in
What are
Flemington.
the
Okay,
odds?
okay.
What are the odds of getting her on this show?
Put it out there.
You know who that is? You know who Jenny Finch is? The fastest. Was she pitch?
Fast
Yeah,
pitcher.
she-
Yeah.
She was a pitcher.
She was a pitcher in the women's softball,
U.S. Women's Softball.
and she would she
Olympic
strike
team.
out the whole Dodger lineup, or something like that.
I don't know.
I think was it? Yeah.
She was on the Celebrity Apprentice once, years and years ago.
Didn't she strike out the Dodger
I-
team or something?
She did check us. I don't know what team it was. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was the Dodgers. She pitched against the Dodgers in softball, and they couldn't hit her. That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty amazing.
Pretty amazing. All right, we got how much time?
9:08.
We got 2 minutes. The 2-minute warning.
You guys want to guess the score of the Dallas game?
Go right ahead.
Yes.
Guess the score.
Chicago's winning 10-0.
Nope.
Uh,
Cowboys are winning.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, what's the score right now?
7-0.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Zeke had a touchdown.
Ooh.
I just got a
Cowgirls.
text from my buddy Rob, who left you the question on Facebook.
Oh yeah, here he goes.
Rob's, it's Mr. Marshall. Rob Marshall. He's one of the gym teachers over at. He's your gym teacher.
Yeah, he is.
He's your gym teacher. He's at Alexander. He's at University Heights. He's got a connection for Jenny Finch.
Oh, does he really? Nice.
Oh boy. Okay.
How about we have your gym teacher up here next
hey,
time?
Rob, if you're still watching, Jarrett's gonna come talk.
Tell him we'd like to have him on the show as well.
Hey, Rob, come on the show, too. Was it Rob Marshall?
Rob Marshall.
Oh, Rob. Come on, Rob.
Yeah.
I was talking the other day.
I want to pack this jammy place in. All right, we got the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
We're going to go on this side one more time.
One more reminder. So if you guys are tuning in, please come out and support the Miracle League. It's a great event on Saturday, December 14th.
Wear your ugly sweater. Make sure you wear your ugly sweater.
I'm sorry, was I talking?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Were you talking? I'm talking now, too. Yeah, so at the Christmas party, make sure to wear your ugly sweater, please, and thank you. It's going to be a great time. Sal's our celebrity bartender. Very excited. A lot of fun things going on. Jared, are you going to be there? What's going on?
I'm probably gonna be there.
Probably.
You said it. I don't know.
Mom's got things to do.
Jared, tell you got autograph signing that day.
Previous family commitment. I already talked to Mom.
Ah.
He's here tonight promoting it, though. so it's good.
But before that happens, do some autographs so these guys could
Little giveaways.
sign
There
a
we
few
go.
things with your name and number on it.
Get a baseball or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, please come out Saturday, December 14th. We'll have a bunch of celebrity bartenders. We'll be auctioning off a couple of
I forgot.
auction items. The Bucky Bleep and Dent
That's
autographed
sweet.
baseball. So especially if you are a Red Sox
Come on,
hater.
you're too young. You're too young to know the call. It was Frank. No, not Frank White.
No.
What the heck is his name?
Keith
again?
Jackson.
No, not Keith Jackson. I'm not talking about that. Bucky Dent's home run, right, against the Red Sox. The Yankees were
Did you ever hear
14
about that one,
games
Jay?
out of first place. Tied the Red Sox the last game of the season, 1-game playoff.
1-game playoff game.
Ron
at
Guidry
Fenway.
told Mr. Steinbrenner, "Give me the ball. Don't worry about it." And the rest is history.
He threw 140
Jackson was announced for the game.
Deep to left. That ball's gone.
Keith Jackson. He announced the game.
That was no. It was the Yankee announcer that called
No,
that.
they had it on ABC.
Oh well, on the radio. The radio
They had
side
it on
was the
ABC and also
what's his name?
PIX.
The television side must have been
yeah, the
Keith
PIX
Jackson.
guy. Who was the three? Was
Probably Rizzuto.
no Reserves,
Michael.
Rizzuto, Mercer, and White. Bill White. That's who I was right. That's who called the home
cow,
run.
we got it.
Deep to left. Ball is gone. A 3-run home run by Bucky. Then the Yankees now lead it 3-2.
I think we got to score more on that.
Almost 14 games out in August, and they came back and won.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Well, anybody else? Somebody else did that, right?
Phillies did. No,
Somebody
7.
asked you.
Nobody
The Mets were
remembers.
up by 7 in September. and they
You know whose
folded.
turn it is now, right, to talk?
What?
What do you normally do now? Go ahead. You can normally close the bad boy off.
Okay. Thanks for everybody who signed in tonight on Facebook Live or streaming, whatever device you have.
HamiltonRadio.net,
Radio.
all the way down. You know where we broadcast
got
the
the
show on
right off.
HamiltonRadio.net? Goes all the way down to Australia. And all across the globe. We want to thank everybody.
Also want to thank everybody who's on the hot seat with the panel, our special guests here tonight, and also our usual commentators are with us. Also, the guys in the back who also produce us every week.
Yeah, we want to hear it for Gino,
Thank you,
Ruben,
Gino.
Thank
and
you,
the
Ruben.
Monk Man. I want to thank the extended family here. The number 1 J Train. Number 99, J Train.
And also, next week,
Sound
tune
right.
in next week. Same time, same bat channel.
And
We're gonna,
Danielle on the corner there, though, she'll get mad at you.
yes.
I'm not coming back next week, am I?
You're going to tune in next week. We'll have some more Hot Stove, which starts on Sunday.
Sunday.
And by that time, the Yankees would probably have Garrett Cole all
Well, I'm
strong.
signed by
yeah.
tonight.
They could.
So we'll let you know by next Thursday if that's true.
So when
Okay.
we come back, we're having a party.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're celebrating.
We have 2 more shows after this, the 12th and the 19th, and then
Yes.
we're going to take a 2-week holiday break
Okay.
and return right after the New Year, which I think is the 2nd of January.
Yeah, before your birthday.
For my
That is
53rd
correct.
birthday, that's right.
That is correct.
I'm an old
So there's
man.
gonna be a lot of celebration, and we'll be
Yeah.
back next week with Chaz McGowan.
Ooh,
and his
little
family
Chaz
from
Big
the
Thunder.
All right. Bring everybody up. We want everybody in here. And don't forget on the 14th as well. My surprise to these guys is my friend Richie Santa, who is one of the best Elvis tribute artists here on the East Coast. Know these guys for 30 years, and he's going to make a surprise appearance for us.
And I also want to say thank you to our other co-host who wasn't here tonight,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah, Danny.
Thank you,
Danny's my friend from Brooklyn.
Can't wait to
we
finally
go way
meet you,
back.
Danny. Can't wait to finally meet you. I've been waiting for
Yes,
5 months.
we're going to see everybody on Thursday the 12th, and then the 14th. Come out and see Talking Baseball and Miracle League. It's one big happy family, and you guys are going to have a big surprise opening week because I told him what's coming. And believe me, you kids are going to love it.
You're going to like that. So here's the email. Good evening, Miss Disler. Hope all is well with you. Please excuse our friend Jared Kane tomorrow morning if he is a little tired.
We're in trouble
He was
now.
featured guest on Hamilton Radio's Talking Baseball with Sal, tagging you on Facebook in parentheses.
You see, now I'm going to get it.
Better you than me.
Please help share this video. Jared did a great job on the show tonight. And thank you for everything you do to support the Miracle League. Miss Disler, you are great.
Okay.
You do come out and support us. Thanks so
Jared, we want you to say goodnight and see you next week to everybody. Go ahead. This is yours now. Go ahead.
Good night and see you next week.
Yeah!
Good job, Jared.
And we're out of here.